we are, back at the animes. Maybe if playing as Enkidu, you'll figure out who he reminds you of.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, his outfit kind of makes me think of Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach. But...
It's kind of quiet.
I'll turn the volume back up on the mixer.
That's maxed.
Oh.
Huh. I mean, I suppose the only other thing I could do is...
No, that would do it. I have to make a little animation of the volume slider.
It's kind of weird seeing, like, actually using my TV remote for anything other than turning on the TV and switching this output. Input, sorry. I love Enkidu's deal. It's just a fucking martial artist who's like, well, I want to fight strong people, and all the strong people can use superpowers and shit, so I guess I have to get superpowers.
So, he's Akama?
And then he got bit by a tiny void and got, like, shit for superpowers.
What exactly are his superpowers?
Essentially, you can shoot fireballs, except not very big ones. Some level of energy projection. Also related to the tattoo, I guess. Because it glows during one of his supers. He mentions it to somebody in a story mode, I think.
I guess we'll find out.
But now he just wants to go beat up some more people. And that's what we're gonna do. Wagner. Obligatory martial arts character.
Yes. I think I'm just seeing, like, influences from multiple characters here.
Probably. It makes sense.
And it's like part Emiya, part Ichigo, part Heihachi, and maybe something else for the tattoo.
He's inexperienced, he says. Completely vaguely related to this, having played Cross Take Battle, like, fucking thank you, Carrie, for your performance. I know I said it on Twitter and you may or may not have seen it, and you're probably not going to watch this, but still, thank you. System XX was like the best character in the game.
It does look pretty fantastic from what little I've seen of it.
It was like, okay, here's your character. Here's your dialogue. Be as goofy as you want while reading it. Feel free to ad-lib too, we'll just change the dialogue or something. It's like it's like watching the outtakes for Kill la Kill, except, you know, it's entirely serious.
Bitch, get off my dick.
Or, come on, Hyde, be a man!
I still need to watch Kill la Kill in English.
I don't think it's on Netflix. I think the dub, only the sub is still on there.
Yeah, only the sub is on there in the first place.
My favorite thing about visual novels is that they imply stuff is happening, but they don't show it.
Yeah, of course.
Even in a game where they could.
I'm imagining, like, Blaze Blue or... well, mainly Blaze Blue. I'm imagining Blaze Blue's cutscenes actually acted out by the, you know, in-game sprites.
It wouldn't be difficult, but...
No, it wouldn't be. I was going to say Guilty Gear, but, you know, XR, the story mode is one big movie.
I don't think that even really, like, any real fighting happened there either.
Not really, no.
It was mostly talking. I mean, in theory, I could just play through Cross-Tag story mode, because that's super long.
I mean, yeah.
Shit, depending on how long we're here, like if we stopped at like 7:30, I could probably finish it by like 9:30.
Well, I've got shit to do.
It's much shorter than a regular Blaze movie. I suppose that's the benefit of already being a good fighter before you get superpowers, is you can just be like, well, whatever, I guess.
Yeah, it's like,
as Seth is realizing.
Yeah, it's like, shit, what the hell's his name? Hey, in, Dark of the Black.
That's true. It also helps that his superpower isn't, like, super fancy or anything.
Yeah, it's basically, well, I mean, it is more than it appears, but functionally, it's just, like, electricity powers.
Touch somebody, kill them, basically. That's how he usually uses it. All characters with counterattacks, occasionally making it look like I'm vaguely competent at a game. I wonder who they're going to have for the English voice for Enkidu, because I'm pretty sure he's a DLC character in Cross-Tag. I'm trying to think of anybody who would fulfill that sort of spot he does on them. And the first person that came to mind was, like, Travis Willingham or Patrick Sates, but he's already in the game. You can't have two roles, Pat.
Yeah, tell all that to Scott McNeil.
Well, nowadays, usually they're just, like, one character at a time.
What, they got sick of people talking to themselves in the booth?
As is the case with, like, Chris Sabat. Not that he hasn't tried, because...
He's got range.
I just mean, like, at some point, I think he actually wanted Scott McNeil to do Piccolo, but Scott was busy. But at the very least, he got Brian Germod to come back to voice fake Vegeta and Super.
Fake Vegeta.
Still my preferred Vegeta voice. He sounds like an obnoxious shit.
Yeah. So, if Enkidu is supposed to be DLC for this game, I'm presuming said DLC is not out yet?
Nope. The only characters that they've confirmed are, like, Lake Belladonna, Yang, Carmine, Orie. That's all I remember.
You must train more deeply.
We have to go deeper. More than just the tip.
You have to work the whole shaft.
You need to go balls deep. Oh, Merkava is confirmed as DLC, I'm pretty sure.
I think I remember seeing that name.
I mean, in theory, I could look. It wouldn't be difficult.
Alright, I'll break out the freaking magical internet phone.
I'm kind of curious if it's going to be more Unibel characters or who's going to have the most characters on the roster when all is said and done. I'd kind of like a little bit more evenness on it, but I mean, there's quite enough Blaze Blue characters there.
Yeah, I think the majority of the characters in the game are from Blaze Blue.
I believe they make up like over half the roster.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is a Blaze Blue game, so that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, but still.
Let's see here.
Throw away your life.
Platinum, Jubei, Hakumen, from Blaze Blue. Kanji, Aegis, and Naoto from Persona 4 Arena.
Nato.
Huh?
Nato.
Yeah, that. Ori, Carmine, and Batista from Under Night and Birth. Blake and Yang from RWBY. Are the confirmed ones, I guess?
Yeah. It's supposed to be 20, so I'd guess, like, people did the data mining of the demo, so... Guys, protect your data better if you don't want people finding this stuff out.
Wrap it before you tap it. Jesus Christ, guys. Let's see.
Honestly, I would expect, besides Enkidu, I would expect Hilda. Possibly, shit, who was I thinking of? Actually, no, Hilda and Enkidu are pretty much, like, the only other ones that would make sense. All the big characters, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
I also realized we're doing that thing again, we're not even really talking about the game specifically. Oops.
It happens.
Well, I'm bored. Let's fight. Fortunately, Byakuya doesn't really get much of a vote. Tsukiyomi being like, I don't give a shit what you think. Get to the fighting.
Come on, give me a fucking list.
What, of the DLC?
Yes.
Honestly, I should have started Undying Birth as Byakuya, so I could get all the, like, brother-sister complex stuff out of the way after I finished Code Veronica. Because, whoa boy. That is the entirety of his character. Into his sister. Now he's into his sister and he wants to eat people.
Right.
But only because the void he got his powers from kinda sorta did some orifice invasion in the process. Like it replaced his stomach or something, I don't know. Or is living there. Hard to tell. Game's kinda vague about it. Just suggests that he eats people. Or their powers. Anyway, next up on Radical Bromance. We're gonna beat up a small child.
Right.